Hello and welcome to the All Around Natural Beauty RN channel, where I'm passionate about helping people of all ages and genders, not people, but victims of all ages and genders, to overcome the fear of facing the abuse to become survivors. Over here, we have been getting our help with the justice for Shanquella Robinson. And today is going to be a quick video. The title is going to be Shanquella Robinson's police report are lies. And I'm going to react to a video that's titled that from November 26th. And in this video, we're going to see the police report that was put out at that time, November 26, 2022. And then I'm going to jump to the new autopsy report that the same Mexican government put out recently with the letter that Shanquella lawyer Sue Ann Robinson and Ben Crump put out there. So we're going to be able to side by side or somewhat side by side compare it. So without further ado, we're going to get started right away. First thing we're going to do is we're going to watch this one video from yours truly. And this one here, like I said, is titled RN says Shanquella Robinson police report are lies. And wow, here, this is me saying that November 26, 2022. All right. So I haven't heard it. I saw this up here. So I figured, I'm going to just, I'm not going to, I'm going to cut in here. I'm going to let it play. Oh, that might be for another. Okay, we'll start off here. All right, just to kind of start off here and see what's going on. The trans possibility of these trans and all that stuff, which is kind of a rabbit hole subject that we really don't want to go down. So this here is me, November 26th, and the trans rabbit hole that I did not want to go down. So this was only my second live after getting started with this here. So me totally green, totally not wanting to do that. I just want to just I don't want to do it. Here's a quick short little video we'll share. This is from Good Morning America. We'll see what they got to say. All right, so in the beginning we had news from Good Morning America, and reputable news sources were reporting vigorously on this here case. Get this queued up. Wait, pause. And yeah, y'all let me know. I'm gonna go through it with y'all. So here, present, share the screen. Okay, people, let's see what they saying here. Keep it. I haven't seen this. I just picked this up. It's just random. It's only like 2 minutes and some change.
At a luxury resort, they're looking to extradite the suspect to face charges.
Can y'all hear that? Put a 1 in the chat if you could hear this.
ABC's Serene Shaw joins us with more.
I'm gonna turn it up later, but it is low.
Hey, good morning, Janae. A 25-year-old went down to Mexico with some friends to celebrate someone's birthday, and just 1 day into that vacation, she turned up dead. And now officials have another big problem on their hands. Their prime suspect is no longer in the country.
All right, so they said their prime suspect is no longer in the country. This is what they're saying back November 23rd. What?
This morning, a potential legal limbo as Mexican prosecutors seek to extradite an acquaintance.
All right, so they were trying to extradite back then. It says news this morning: Mexico seeks to extradite U.S. woman. Prosecutors filed charges in death of fellow American tourists.
Of Shanquella Robinson, the North Carolina woman found dead while vacationing in Mexico. Authorities are not currently naming her, but say she is a direct aggressor against the 25-year-old after a video on.
All right, so this here is November the 26th. Now, I just started to be aware of this, I believe, on the 23rd, so 3 days ago. if you can see my face, I'm starting to see this here individual in here. And now, like I said, we're already talking about the trans rabbit hole here. Now we have this here, and I'm starting to see, I can see it.
Mind, too violent to
But
show.
I don't want to see it.
Assaulted in the hotel room. Mexican
Look
authorities
at my
issued an
face.
arrest warrant.
Look at my face. Look at my face. Okay, wait a minute. Let me just this ain't right. I need to I should be cammed up here. Am I gonna do it? Oh, I forgot. I got the wrong thing. Bye, y'all. I got to get back on the thing here. I got this is the wrong thing here. I forgot I did a live on my other channel. All right. Anyway, I just wanted to look at my face. Wait a minute. I wish I could look at my face. Look at my face. I'm like, huh? See, I'm seeing these shoulders, these broad shoulders. These broad shoulders are popping up in my view here. I can see, I see this. I see this here. These long arms. I see this XY chromosome. Bing, my eye is now open. Wow. Okay, I'm just like, I was checking out, but look at, okay. Yeah, I don't want to say it. Right, rabbit hole.
Back in America, for the crime of femicide, staffed of killing a woman based on her gender.
On the one hand, the U.S. government is going to take this seriously, and on the other hand, it's not obligated to turn her over.
On October 29th, local
here we go.
reports state that a Baja Resort town guest told medical staff
around 2
in the afternoon that Robinson.
All right, so around 2 p.m., right, on October 29th.
Had drunk a lot of alcohol. A doctor determining she was stable but dehydrated, adding Robinson's acquaintances refused to send her to the hospital. The police report stating the Charlotte native went into cardiac arrest, declared dead by 6 p.m. But an autopsy different from that report, stating medical officials arrived before 3 p.m., quickly declaring Robinson dead from severe spinal cord injury and a dislocated neck.
Wow. All right, so y'all see that? Let me pull it back a little bit here. Wait. Right there. All right, so let me see.
Arrest, declared dead by 6 p.m.
Listen,
but an autopsy different from that report, stating medical officials arrived before
3 p.m.
Quickly declaring Robinson dead from severe spinal.
Quickly declaring Robinson DEAD from severe spinal cord injury and a dislocated neck.
Cord injury and a dislocated neck. Robinson's family wants answers.
I'm just waiting on that day when someone can be arrested. That's all I'm waiting on.
As for those contradictions, Dan Abrams tells us that can happen when you have different officials looking into the same.
Wow. All right, so that's super loud there. All right, so hold that thought. Let me clear this up here. So the next thing I'd like to do, I should have took notes, but I'm going to the report that they put out. Let me go ahead and share this here screen now. We're gonna go back over here and see if we can't pinpoint a couple of holes in the story here. All right, so because let's see, somebody over here in a statement that was put out there on, what did we say, the 17th, right? November the 17th, statements put out, and November the 19th, all right? So the first people talking, they ain't talking about, okay, the first person up in here, I done broke it down on other videos, y'all. I wish I could do me a highlighter. Can I do a highlighter? Anyway, this is a bad time to try that. But anyway, one day I'm gonna. Maybe I can. Let me see here. Well, I don't want to mess nothing up. Yay! Okay, so look here. All right, so we do lifetime action here where we doing big things. All right, so I'm gonna underline this here, right? Please do good. All right, there we go. All right, so we see here that at 7:30, they're saying from 7 to 8:30. They are saying that this is the time that the incident took place. The attack took place between 7 and 8:30. That's what they're saying, that they testifying to that. Then down up in here, this is where we get to matching up the stories. They said that, let's see here. All right, so I'm just go ahead and start reading here. This is my statement. This is a statement from the concierge Poison. Let me just make sure. That's who that is. Yeah, concierge. Here we go. Concierge customer service. It says, this is my statement given to the investigation agent Suni Hesel Papico Million in reference to the facts that are being investigated today. After informing me the reason, wait, they said it's being investigated today. All right, when they autopsy report hours later. Okay, let me go back down here. This is silly. All right, so they doing the investigating here. So on October 28th, okay, let me just scoop down to where they go into the timeline here from when they called for the help. All right, before I arrived at the villa, that's only saw the mail. Let me just go in and read it real quick so we can plug in our numbers. All right. Oh, here we go. All right. So this here is the concierge who is saying that I provide service assistance with doubts. Any service that is needed. That's what this dude is testifying, saying that they do. I can say it's a dude because say up there that it's a male. All right, so the male said that the concierge do any kind of service assistance with doubts. So when in doubt, call this concierge and they're going to give you what you got to do. They're going to fix it for you. They're going to work it out. They the can-do man. All right, so can-do man said, so I knew that the guests of the Casa Linda Villa would arrive around 3 p.m. on October 28th. The main client was Dejanay Jackson, right? So we see here that Dejanay had planned this whole thing. Underline, Dejanay Jackson, right there. All right, Dejanay Jackson. And then here it says here, due to some delays, the Dejanay was going to get in there late. We can keep on moving on down here. All right. So it says she texted me when they left the shopping center. She arrived at the Casa Linda Villa around 8 o'clock p.m., 8 p.m., 2000, that's 8 p.m. I had arrived at the villa about 15 minutes before, and upon entering, I see a person of slim build, Afro-American, about 7.75 meters tall, about 25 to 30 years old, to whom I introduced myself since he asked me who I was. I told him I am his concierge and that I will be supporting his vacation and everything he needs. Also, at the villa were Chef Blank and Waiter Blank, who are employees of the company and co-workers. Moments before, when I saw the guest, I was surprised since I was surprised. This here, I mean, I'm just laughing at the story, right? Because this isn't how people give a statement. I was surprised since I wasn't aware that there were guests already at the villa, to which Chef told me. The two people, a couple, had arrived at the villa a few hours before. I only saw the male guest described above. I prepared, okay, so he never saw the second. So the other person, which would make numbers on this here roster here, right? So 8, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So who is the 8th person? Who's the 8th person? Let me go on back down here. Anyway, so let me see. I was right up here. I was here. All right. I was here. All right. So here's just more stuff where they go divvying out the rooms. We get down to here. I want to get down to here. We go. Timelines of when the thing happened. I went to the room of the main client, Miss Jackson, to mention to her. Okay, this is about the dinner. All right. So see, we'll drop down here. Having dinner. All right, here we go. The next day at 1:50 or 1:52 hours, I received a text message from the main guest, Miss Jackson, asking me if I'm available and to which available and which was the nearest medical service. So they're saying this here was like almost going on 2 o'clock. And see. What did we say in our video? Oh, the video said before 3.
But an autopsy different from that report stating in the afternoon that Robinson had drunk a lot of alcohol.
Oh, there we go. Okay, wait a minute. So if medical staff arrived around 2 p.m., right? And then we have here saying that Dejanay didn't even make the phone call until 1:50. That was pretty quick, though. Okay, so we can say that they made it there in like 8 minutes, huh? Wow, that's almost as fast as the ambulance. They said medical staff, right? Not a doctor, right? Y'all heard that? Medical staff, right? Staff, not a doctor. This was medical staff. Medical staff. A doctor said she was stable but dehydrated. Okay. So let's see here. What did the doctor say? All right, so let's see. Yes, around 2 p.m. on October 29th, I called. Oh, so they didn't even. He's saying he didn't even call the doctor until 2. So how are they already at the villa attending to Shanquella when around 2 p.m. on October 29th, I called Dr. Blank, who is our contact for medical attention of our guest and whose telephone number is blank. So he didn't make the call until 2 p.m. However, as we can see here, back November 26th, the news was reporting that the medical staff arrived around 2 p.m. All right, so he's making the call at 2. But the medical staff's already there, all right? Making the call at 2, all right? And in about 4 minutes, Ms. Jackson texted me what I had been told, and I answered her that the doctor is going to contact her to check her friend, and she replied, okay. Attached is the document, is a screenshot of the conversation with Miss Jackson and I, where she asked me for medical help. And the conversation is recorded on the 3-letter size sheets of paper attached here too. Wow, look at here, y'all. At 1625. 1625 is 4:25 in military time. So at 4:25, Blank texted me and told me that the girl has to be hospitalized. At 4:25. When here it clearly says that at 2 p.m., the medical staff was already there and doctor saying stay dehydrated. Okay, so I'm going to be ready to start wrapping this up because I really only wanted to be about 30 minutes. But this here on a live, I'm going to come back to y'all and do a live and we can really, really break it down. But here we go with the lives right there, right? So here we go. At 1625, texted me and told me that the girl had to be hospitalized, right? That's urgent, hospitalized, because after being evaluated, she has to be hospitalized, and that her friends were finding out if they had insurance. All right, so if the doctor is saying they have to be hospitalized, it's highly unlikely that they're going to be scuffling over insurance, to which I asked if she is in serious condition, and the doctor said no. If you need to be hospitalized, that is serious condition. So they have here a trained physician contradicting, right? So that's how you can tell this is a lie. This is a police report. This is nothing medical. No medical person would say that someone needs to be hospitalized, but it's not serious. There's never a time when you're going to be hospitalized and it's not serious. Okay? All right, so moving on down here. We've got the times already off. All right, so doctor said, she don't need to be, no, it's not serious, but she needs to be hospitalized. All right, so, but that she does need an IV. Serious condition. Wait, I asked you, the doctor said no, but she does need an IV, that she is practically unconscious. That's not even how a doctor was talking. Then how could you be practically unconscious? There's no such term. Either you're conscious or you're unconscious. That's it. Those are two choices. That's how you can tell these are lies. More lies. Lies, 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 lies. Ooh, I didn't want to do that. All right, so anyway, can I erase? Anyway, let me move on down here. I'm about to wrap it up, y'all. I'm so sleepy. All right, so lies are there. I'm going to have to end it now. Wait a minute. I'm going to finish it. All right, so here we go with the more live. I'm just going to do a little bit more of this video, and then I'm going to promise to see y'all in a live video where we can go back through this here with more time. Because it's already going on 23 minutes. All right, so we'll go here and see what the other stuff was being said back in, let's skip ahead, back in November of 22. Let's see what we was talking about. Let's see. Juanita Newby. Someone went to Connecticut. Yeah, we found out I was Dejanay. Wow. Let's see. A Piece of Mind 9 says, the news means she is no longer in Mexico, not left the U.S. Report said that has nothing. When has the police report have anything to do with the time and cause of? Thank you. I was telling y'all that back then. The police report, full of crap. Police report reveals Shanquella Robinson spent 3 hours with a doctor before she passed. Yeah, right. Lies. 3 hours? Come on, y'all. And this here was dated November the 22nd. Expiration. Telling you about words and stuff like that. You got to dissect it. According to experts, right? from a police report obtained by the Charlotte Observer. A doctor from the local hospital in Cabo, Mexico, was with Robinson and the other house members for almost 3 hours before she was pronounced deceased on October. Okay, so I'm just going real quick here. All right, so I don't even believe they accounted for the 3 hours on this. All right, so if we got the doctor getting there at 4:25, just going to quickly skim so I can wrap this up. Then we're going to have to definitely pick back up on this. All right. Okay, they don't even say. Wait. Okay, so 4:25, need an IV, practically unconscious, and that is why she had to be hospitalized. Later, the administrator blank with telephone number blank called me to ask if I requested an ambulance for, just as later, but it doesn't say what time. Okay, so we all very specific with the rest of the times, but here, later, this is how you can tell these are lies, right? Because we got specifics on other times, right? At 13:50 or 13:52, 16:25, at 2000, everything else is specific times. And here, later. So here we go. We can go ahead and circle that. The start of the lie. All right, yeah, we have to do this on the live here. Okay, anyway, I love y'all. So let me just go ahead and wrap this up and say thank y'all so much for stopping by here. And if you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe. Share the video because we want to keep Shanquella name out here to, keep the energy, keeping it hot for Shanquella. That's what we're doing here. So peace and love. Bye-bye.